Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster campaign playing as the Warriors of Chaos. So, the situation is he's going to come under attack over the end turn. He does have a pretty good army, but it was too much for him to deal with, and since it's his only army, he got wiped out and that's essentially game over. Now, before I get into the Disaster campaign and try and fix it, I want to talk just briefly about live streams. So, over the past 2 days, YouTube has sort of made it very difficult for people to find my live streams. Live streaming has been a huge part of my channel over the past past year, I suppose. So it's been a bit of a culture shock to me. At first, when day 1 happened, it was really depressing. And then when day 2 happened, I was like, okay, we got to come up with a solution to this, because apparently this is going to happen for at least a month. So I want to come up with a solution that's going to make it easier for you guys to find my live streams, but also easier on YouTube's bandwidth issue. Because obviously this coronavirus stuff is going to affect all of us. And I know that many of you guys are probably stuck at home, just really bored. And if I'm able to provide you guys with just some comfort entertainment, I want to try and make that as easy as possible for you. I'm one of the few people out there that's lucky enough to still essentially have a job during this time. So I'm going to just do the best I can for you guys during this time. Anyway, so previously, what I used to do is just hit play on my recording and start my live stream, and notifications would go out, and then YouTube would recommend me everywhere. But that's not really happening so much these days. So what I'm going to do instead, for those of you who are interested in watching a live stream, this is what you'll need to do instead. You'll probably still get a notification that I'm starting a live stream, but when you go to my channel, it might be difficult to find it. So this is what I want you to do now, if you want to watch it. So instead of going to the homepage, go to the community tab. So when you get a notification, you go to the homepage, click on community. I'll post a link, a direct link to the live stream every day until things change again. We'll see. Who knows? Things might get worse or they might get better. Who knows? But for the time being, yeah, just go to the community tab. I'll post a link every single day at the start of a live stream, or alternatively, you can go to Twitter. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, my handle is @TotalWarLegend. I will also post a direct link there. That way, you guys can find it with ease, and you don't need to rely on the YouTube notifications. Okay, that's if you want to watch the live streams. I fully intend to keep live streaming, even if it's only to 800 people instead of the usual, say, 1,500 to 2,000. That's entirely up to you guys if you want to watch it. I do hope you'll be there. The more of you, the merrier, I think, but that's entirely up to you. Anyway, as for videos, everything seems to be exactly the same. I just need to keep making, good content that you guys want to watch. So hopefully this is one of those videos. Alright, so this is a decent army, but we're going to be attacked by 2. What are we going to do? I was pretty much immediately able to see a solution to this problem, and that is, well, it's not a, yeah, okay, here's what we do. We got loads of money, we got loads of growth. We're going to be attacked by 2 armies. There is nothing I can really do to reinforce my army here in the meantime. He's got a good replenishment rate, but, these guys are still damaged. Can't really justify merging even the Chosen there and getting a Regiment of Renown. I really don't think it'll make any bit of difference. Maybe getting the Sword of Chaos actually might help. But instead what I'm going to do is this. Hire a new Lord. Because which one should we get you? No knowledgeable ones available there. We'll get you this Infernal Dominance one would be best, I think. And we'll stick 1 Regiment of Renown in him. Nah, you know what? We don't need to. You losing minus 87 gold per turn is not a big deal, given the situation. Now, what is this one Lord going to do? He's not going to be of any real use to us in the coming battle. But he will be used to us for the campaign. Because by him being there, I can deny the reinforcements. Now, we'll still have to deal with the exact same number of troops in total, but I won't have to deal with them all at once. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, that that wasn't what I wanted him to do. Okay, look, that's fine. But basically, it just means that one of the dragon ogres isn't going to show up. But to be honest, what we should probably do is withdraw this guy immediately. He is not immortal, and if... Well, I don't think anyway, I didn't actually check him. He is so badly damaged that it's... Magic's... We don't need magic in this battle. It would help, but we don't need it. Same thing maybe with this Shaggoth. Anyway, by doing this, this army here isn't going to show up right away. What we want to be doing is push them to their reinforcement spot and basically be right on their ass when that occurs. The balance of power is still not in our favor, but this gives us a chance. Maybe I really should have hired that regiment of renown. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, so we don't want this guy to die, so just hide him for the time being. Oh, it's a shame he's so badly damaged. Oh, dare I risk him? Just get some spells off. We don't have a lot of winds of magic, so let's just... It's super risky, because I don't want to just use Fireball. Fireball is shit. Basically, what I want to do is just cast a spell and then get off. What's the range on this? 150, okay. Because even one volley... Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, it's so risky with him. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Okay. I'm sorry. This was a mistake. Just get him off the battlefield. Just fucking go for it. I will rise. Going. Oh goddamn! The infantry is actually slowing us down a hell of a lot. Just fuck the infantry. You shouldn't even have them in your army. There we go. So yeah, dealing with two Empire armies at the same time, that's a catastrophe. Now, after this battle's done, assuming we win, we'll still need to try to get him out of there. Yeah, don't dogpile one unit too much. Really got to be aiming for their missile troops. What's Kolek got? Alright, fucking... I really wanted to cast a spell, but like, it just isn't worth losing the hero over it. At least he managed to like dodge a couple of fireballs. That is actually pretty useful. See, this is what I'm talking about Chosen, right? This is why you can't really justify getting infantry as chaos. See how badly they're getting obliterated on the approach here? Because Empire armies will almost always have Hellstorm rocket batteries in them. And these guys just can't close the gap in time. And one Hellstorm rocket battery is just gonna fuck your entire load of Chosen. So, it's like what I've said many, many times. Don't use what you're strong with. Use what your enemy is weak against. It's far better to play into an enemy weakness than into your strengths. We should probably try and stop that Hellstorm rocket battery. This guy here is obviously very badly damaged, but we need to win the battle. We can always just replace any of them. Whereas if we die, it can't be replaced. Yeah, dragon ogres themselves, even though Kola can get them essentially for free upkeep, they're really not that good. Shaggoths are so much better. You can come in now. Yeah, that's it. Get rid of that fire wizard. Oh, this guy here is probably gonna die. You got enough money, easily replace any of them. It's just, you just gotta make sure we win. Alright, just gotta have the Lord sort that out. Right, so Karl Franz, we need to kill him. Where's Kolek? Yeah, don't run that down too much. Get over here. But we also need to be ready over here for their reinforcements. So, yeah, you take out the war wagons there. Alright, this guy here, let's just get him off the battlefield. You should go over this way. There's no more reinforcements coming. Don't actually leave the battlefield. Just go away, basically. Same thing with you. Because they're practically exhausted now. Imagine if we had to deal with two armies at once. This is why, as well, when playing as Chaos, you don't necessarily need to recruit a second army immediately, but you should try to recruit one as early as possible, so that you can avoid these sort of situations. One of the biggest weaknesses of Chaos is the inability to use ambush stance. Without ambush stance, they really do have some problems. Okay, we need to start getting over there. So, now ignore all this shit. Just leave the infantry to fight. Maybe finish off Karl Franz first. But yeah, start getting over there because the reinforcements are coming in. And we want to make sure they don't get a single shot off on us. He's fine there. I don't need to use his magic. Oh, these are really badly damaged. Finish off those ones there. Okay, Karl Franz is probably faster than Kolek. It's the same speed. I'm not really going to be able to do anything about that. He'll probably come back, just ignore him. But yeah, it's definitely time to phase out your Chosen for some more Shaggoths. Especially when going up against the Empire. When you go up against something like Vampire Counts, Chosen are actually really good. But the Vampire Counts are literally the last thing that you need to worry about. Well, no. The last thing you need to worry about is Lizard Men. But yeah, against the Empire, Chosen, bad idea. Especially Chosen, like loads and loads of Chosen. You should get 1 or 2, 3 or 4 if you really want to. Well, he's got 5. Because when it comes to Chaos as well, the upkeep cost of your units, when you get to this point you start demolishing settlements, it's actually kind of irrelevant. Go and hope and kill him. Because we need to finish all these guys off afterwards. Need to get my guys over here. This guy's really badly damaged. Losing a regular Dragon Ogre is fine. Just trying to lose a Shaggoth. So they're not on force march, but yeah, it's mainly just to stop their missile units, but also if we can break them, just get them off the battlefield right away. Okay. Get him over here. Enemy Lord is wounded. Okay, cool. That must have been the reinforcing Lord. Don't worry about them anymore. Everyone get over here.
there, Legend. You basically cheated by hiring that other general and denying their reinforcements.
AI cheats, I cheats. If everyone's cheating, does that mean that it's actually fair game? There are no cheats in war, only winners and losers. Oh, no, 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 no. Just leave the battlefield, you. No. To get in here, everyone. Try to get them all together as much as possible. Alright, these ones are really badly damaged as well. I didn't realize I pulled that guy away from this position. So there's probably more archers. No Shaggoths die this day. Oh. It's also really good to utilize the, yeah, actually it'd be best if those guys don't leave the battlefield so the reinforcements here just stagger in a little bit longer. It's good that we've got the, Helm of Discord. Okay, there's their artillery, so we're seeing the back end of the battle here now. They'll probably get the army losses, there we go, I was about to say. So even when doing, you know, denying the enemy reinforcements, it was still a pretty close call, at least with some of these Shaggoths. If we had fought both of those armies at the same time, that would have, I would have had to have cheesed it even more than essentially what I did on the campaign map. You know, by clicking a button. I would have had to have tried to, I don't know what I would have done, because we wouldn't have been able to use magic. I would have had to try to isolate their units, you know, bit by bit with the Shaggoths. The infantry just would have been useless. They would have gotten obliterated immediately. Battle hasn't been won yet. Oh, right, because these must be the Sigmar sons. Yeah. Now, although Kolek Suneater isn't going to get as much experience because he wasn't the commander of this battle, at least he didn't lose. He gets more experience than if he had lost or got killed. We did have the option to withdraw, but if they caught us again, you know, bad news. Now, the primary reason why we got a Pyrrhic victory there is actually because of how many infantry got killed. If I didn't use them at all, and just suffered the damage on the Shaggoths, one or two might have gotten killed, but we probably would have ended up with a... Oh, hard to say if that would have been decisive. We just took too much damage. We got an Armor of Destiny out of it. Now, that doesn't save the campaign just yet. But it is very much high time that you actually have a second army. You do not need to worry about your upkeep costs at this point. And also, you got to start growing it. You destroy us. I think that was the settlement you destroyed, because I could tell based on the way that you were standing. You destroy a settlement, and then immediately it just gets recolonized again. This is why you got to have multiple armies, so that you can actually destroy settlements faster than they can replace them. Alright, let's have a look at things we can do to make things a bit better. Alright, looking at Kolek, how's he been leveled up? Yeah, he needs the helmet discord. Oh, yeah, no. Alright, so... Blessed by Chaos. Like, yeah, that's okay, but you really should be getting towards monster strength now. That's okay. Yes. This is all correct. He doesn't need extra armor, but it's not a bad thing. This is all fine. Yeah, I would say that there are no wasted points here. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay. And this dude here, I mean, you can't really level up a wizard wrong, really. It's just in the wrong order. Yeah, this is all good. And he was immortal. I didn't know if he was immortal or not. But at least, you know, having him... Let me have a look. What's his trait? Discipline's fine, but obviously, Infernal Dominance is better. But I'm not gonna be like, why don't you get Infernal Dominance? Should maybe think about getting rid of him. Let me just see what's available. Yeah, you've got one that's rank 4, as opposed to rank 6. But Infernal Dominance is really good, so fuck him off. And... Alright, trying to get this guy to survive. He'll have to stay right close to Kolek in order to not get killed. Because we can't really justify putting units in front of him right now. So we'll just have to survive. So yeah, let's I'll recruit him at the end of the turn when we're done. Just thinking, should we try to level... we should probably try to actually level up this dude here as much as possible. So have him make the attack with Kolek just reinforce. Because Kolek doesn't really need any more levels up right now.
We shall weave the fates.
Just trying to think if this is the wisest decision. Okay, so we also need to make sure that we encamp this turn. What you'll want to build is... Oh, that must... You must have got that wizard for free. That was a lucky get. You got heaps and heaps of growth. You could raise another army. Don't think that would necessarily be a good idea right now. Generally speaking, do it one at a time. This is certainly very useful to reduce upkeep costs. I think we'd be actually able to be building this and this. Because you want to, of course, get some more wizards. And also, Chaos Corruption Local Province will hurt the enemy a little bit. Alright, so... Kolek, come and stand here. Probably shouldn't auto-resolve this. Because we'll just end up taking excessive damage. Probably won't. Probably shouldn't auto-resolve. Ah, fuck it. Too lazy. Good, got a student. Pretty sure this guy here has already got a student on him. But the hero that we're going to recruit afterwards will be able to. Alright, so then we'll come stand here. And we'll encamp. So we got Reichshammer, which is garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. Oh, that'll be useful. He needs to be able to keep up. And then worry about his magic after that. Yeah, this will have to be fought manually. Ooh. Those odds aren't bad. But yeah, don't be lazy about this one. We don't want to risk 80 units getting wiped out, especially Shaggoths. Now, with the destruction of this Empire army, we should have bought ourselves a bit of time to relax. And by relaxing, I mean preparing for future disastrous situations, you know, making the army stronger and whatnot. So, I'm thinking at this stage here to phase out the Chosen for more Shaggoths.
Sorcerer Lord.
I'm not going to use him, just because he's still pretty badly damaged. If we're going to use, you know what, if we're going to use anything, let's throw the Chosen into battle first, because if they're going to be disbanded, it literally doesn't matter if they get wrecked.
Sergeant, don't disband my chosen.
I don't think their chosen is chosen to be disbanded. Bet I don't get it. I thought chosen were like the best infantry in the game. So yeah. The thing about it, it's like, it's not that, like, they are really good infantry. And you can get them fairly early on. Get them earlier than Shaggoths, but you've got access to Shaggoths now. And the problem is that the Emperor is just good at dealing with them. So if you're ever going to disband a unit, it's totally fine. See, look how badly they got obliterated just getting here. Sure, they didn't get completely wiped out, but that would not have happened to Shaggoths. They might be able to win the battle just on their own. That's fine. I don't want Shaggoths taking any damage. Also, their lack of speed is a real problem because they can't catch missile units, and the Empire is usually like half missile units. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I've used all chosen armies before, and they are such a pain in the ass. You can't do what you need to do with them. See, I just can't catch them. Alright, Kolik. Oh, whoops. You'll recover in one turn. Oh, there we go. Now, that probably cost us a close victory instead of a decisive one, but it doesn't matter. At least we didn't take any damage, because we never know. There might be another Empire army coming in over there. Over the end turn, so we absolutely... And since we will have disbanded some of our units, we'll be more vulnerable than we were last turn. But I don't think there is... Like, obviously Karl Franz was in ambush stance prior. But yeah, I just don't think there is. I guess one thing we could do is just check their strength rating. You can't negotiate with them, so I have to do it this way. Yeah, they are stronger than us. Yeah, it's unlikely. Just check these regions for military presence, and that'll give you an idea of where their army is. Military presence of 4. That means they've got 16 units there.
Let us corrupt.
Okay.
I foresee
Yeah.
destruction.
Alright. So... Let's see, what do you need? Maybe be good to get scouting, because it would be good to get some more items. Oh, you get 2 levels up. Alright, so recruit this dude here.
The gods of chaos.
We wouldn't have been able to attach him to any of those armies. It would have been good for him to get the experience, but I'm not going to be able to do that. No. It's better to get melee defense, in my opinion, than armor. They already have... Once you've got 100 armor, any more armor is like... There's so many things that could just bypass armor in this game that... Prioritizing it just doesn't seem worth it. Again, you don't play into your enemy's strengths. Just about everyone's got armor piercing. Okay. So yeah, build this. And this. That'll reduce our upkeep costs. We've got another building that we could get. Can we get Archaon yet? Oh shit, have I don't think I was sacrificing. Okay, should we try and get that? Alright, we've got an Infernal Dominus, Lord of Fire. I'm gonna hire you another Lord. You can always just replace them with your Legendary Lords later. But the point of getting these guys now is to just get them growing. Honestly, minus 337 is not a big deal. Okay, and... I don't feel like I need to hire any regiment for now. I don't think there's any serious risks out here. Are we at war with Stirland? No. Wait, what?
What comes?
There's a whole bunch of people that like us.
Dark servant.
Just seeing if there's anyone that'll accept being your vassal.
What's the what? Dork reckons I should listen to you. Thou dare. Greetings.
So,
Alright, that's fine. So what's your recruitment capacity? 6. Alright, so get rid of all the chosen. And then here's a little bit of a life hack for you. Rather than disbanding another unit, I'll just transfer this guy into a different army. Yeah. Oh, 0 recruitment cost. Very nice. Free. Wait, oh, those are Dragon Ogres. Sorry. You want Shaggoths. Man, how'd you get 0 recruitment cost? So... yeah, I don't know how you got that. I'm sure there's something in here that reduced it to 0, but I'm not sure. But still... hang on, let me have a look here. So recruitment... so something must be reducing it by an additional 40%. Ambush defense chance minus 20%, yeah. Alright. God damn, totally free. And their upkeep costs are going to be 150. That's not too bad. Alright, so... at this stage here, it's far more important to get growth in than his magic. You've got the metal wizard for that, and we might be able to get another wizard coming in soon. And okay, now as for technology, good, you've done all of that. All the hard stuff's over. Gone down this way. That's correct. Yeah, improved dragon ogres. It'll take a long time. Speaking of which, we should put the student on him. But that's going to yield the best results for us. So yeah, just have these guys hang around. You might also think, why not put the Chosen in their armies? Well, they would have been full price as well. It would have cost you a lot of money. And even though you got heaps, honestly, those Chosen, just forget about them. And I really don't think anyone's going to attack us for 2 turns. So yeah, the biggest thing you got to watch out for with this is if you're going up against Skaven or Beastmen, because they can attack ambush. Bloody hell. I was going to search those ruins with that dude. I would not recommend going to war with the dwarves over this. I could maybe get him to search Krugenheim if the other one didn't do that. I'm not sure. The other infernal, what's it called? The other exalted hero. Can easily check.
You dare!
No, he didn't.
Yes, I dare. Let me do this. Now is my time.
Okay. What's it? I don't have time for this. I'm just going to use my cheat sheet. No. This one's an easy one. I'm going to figure this one out. Okay. It's an easy one. Okay, so... it can't be a 1, can't be a 4. Can't be a 3. It has to be a 2. It can't be blue, so it has to be yellow.
Ready.
Cool. And Kodak gains a level up, that's great. So yeah, monstrous strength seems to be the way to go. Giant killer. Yeah. The thing is as well, this only improves Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, whereas this one here does Dragon Ogres.
What?
Chaos! How dare you entreat me?
So, they're strength ranking number 2. They're probably going to declare war on you at some point.
For the wisdom of
But they're not
the
going to do it this turn, I don't think.
Shall weave the fates?
I don't agree.
Okay. That all seems good. Next place I'd recommend invading would be Talabheim. Yeah, focus on the Empire, wiping them out. Work your way back up to Wolfenburg, up through here, which I reckon they recolonized. Looks like you actually destroyed it. And I would think about... Oh, you took out Kislev, that's good. I'd think about going up there and actually awakening some other tribes. Like, actually end up going to war with Wintertooth. Because you'll... Sigvald is actually really good. Even though I put him on my top 5 worst Legendary Lord list, he's a pretty good Legendary Lord. Does have some problems with him, but he is pretty decent. Well, fuck. He's only wounded, but, you know, these things happen. So if we survive this end turn here, yep, you'll get your troops. Minus 400 is not a big deal. Because, yeah, you're only paying 125 each for them. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do extra construction to reduce it further. Oops, my bad. But anyway, that's that. Let me have a look at heroes. Okay, you can get another exalted hero. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. There's the Infernal Dominance one. Another metal wizard. I don't know. I prefer fire wizards, but you can sort out metal. Looks like this guy here, Boris Todbringer, might be trying to go and occupy Kislev. Anyway, that's the end of this. This one's saved. You're at full strength again. Money's fine. You've got 2 of these guys here that you can start leveling up, and everything should be fine from here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget about the live stream. So, 2 hours after releasing this video is when I usually start my live stream. My live streams are always essentially the same time every day. I live stream Saturday to Wednesday on YouTube, and then on Thursday, same schedule, same time frame on Thursday, and I usually don't live stream on Fridays. And if I do have some sort of break or oddity within the schedule, I'll let you guys know on Twitter. But I hope to see you at the live stream tonight, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.